Hello, my lovely Libra, and welcome to your general moon reading. This is just a general reading, so please do take what resonates and toss the rest. Also, if you haven't had a chance to check out your other readings on my channel, please do so. Otherwise, we will go ahead and get started here. We are going to do a 7-card moon circle, and we will try to hopefully get you some answers. We just had a full moon this past weekend, and we do have some after effects, certainly, with some energies where people have been pulling and changing and feeling the shifting vibrations where they want to make some changes. I've heard that quite a bit and seen that. So you may still be having that itch to make some changes, but let's see what we've got going on for you. So the first position is what you are facing or what position you might be in. The second is what got you into that position. Third position is kind of like a challenge card in typical tarot in what's keeping you in that position. The fourth position is your optimal outcome should you follow the fifth, sixth, and seventh positions. And we'll certainly go through these one by one if you cannot see them. So do not fret, and we will see what we've got going on for you. So we have extremes, okay? That's what I see that you are facing right now. And for a lot of you, I feel like you are at a crossroads where you really feel like it's going to take something extreme. You're going to have to make an extreme change, like an extreme decision, an extreme change. Something really has to give, right? You are, I feel like for many of you, not all of you, obviously, but for many of you, you are kind of in a situation where you're almost in a rock and a hard place. So I don't know if this is a financial situation for you, or you're in a relationship that is really kind of recently taken a nosedive, gone downhill. Maybe you found out some really negative information of late that you just can't tolerate, you can't deal with. There could be some situation with family here that is a lot for you. You may yourself be dealing with something extreme, and it could be health-wise. It could be somebody in your family that's got some health issues or something, but I feel like this is something where you are going to have to, it's going to take something, you're going to have to do a major overhaul, okay? You know this. And I feel very confident that whomever this is resonating with very much knows what the situation is, right? I'm not telling you something you don't already know. You're like, yeah, I'm aware. You may be in trouble at work, like, last notice, maybe getting on thin ice, possibly lose a job situation, or maybe already just lost a job, something of that nature. But it's an extreme situation. You maybe have told a lie to a family. I don't know why I'm feeling like that you may be keeping something from someone in your family. Perhaps you did lose a job and you haven't told someone in your family. Perhaps you've done something that you shouldn't have done and you haven't told your significant other, or vice versa. Could be either on the energy, but it's pretty extreme, and it's going to take something extreme to adjust, if there's even adjustment to be made. And what got you into it is protection. So I feel like this was a fight or flight mode situation. I feel like you were in a rock and a hard place. Like I said, I feel like you had to do something. You either had to lie for somebody, cover up for somebody. You had to, pull some shenanigans, basically, to do something to protect somebody else or to protect yourself. And you've kind of got yourself into a jam, okay? And the other side of this for many of you could be that, again, and I'm getting this for I hate to say this, but I'm getting this for a lot of you, and you know, I'm just going to keep it real because you will probably want to hear the truth, not me to just spread sprinkles of sunshine. But I feel like there's been some uncovering of, you know, some real negatives that have happened maybe behind your back. So maybe some infidelity on your significant other, maybe some of your friends have done you really, really dirty. Somebody has maybe done you dirty at work. Somebody has really done some really bad things to some of you. And by going into the protective phase for yourself, you are at this point where you're like, okay, I'm on that extreme cusp where I either have to completely ditch this friend, leave this relationship, you know, something has to give, right? And I feel like that is because, you know, if you haven't done something to protect somebody else, yourself, something really crap has been done to you. And to be honest with you, I feel like that's a good majority of you, that you have really been put through it of late, recently. And I think something's come to light for you, honestly, that's just really not good. I just think it's something that you just needed. You did not, it wasn't good, right? Okay, so I don't like this energy for you, to be honest with you. What's keeping you in it is new beginnings. And I think for a lot of you, you are trying to salvage this. And I don't recommend it. I hate to say that, but I just don't recommend it. I feel like this was a very extreme situation. And when I say extreme, I mean the situation itself is extreme. It's not a one and done. It's an extreme situation. So if you are of that group that is affected in a way where one of your friends did you really wrong, one of your significant others did you, your significant other did you wrong, a work colleague did you wrong, somebody has done you really wrong, either financially, emotionally, physically, mentally, in any way, you trying to just start over, like, let's just start over fresh. Let's just pretend it didn't happen. Let's try to get past it. Let's just move forward, and let's take the extreme measure of just like sweeping it under the rug almost. And, that's what's going to protect me the most, is if I just pretend it almost didn't happen, sweep it under the rug. That's my protective idea here. And we just start from scratch, fresh, new beginning. You feel like that's going to be the best alternative. It's going to keep happening. Okay. I feel like once you let them see that you're setting a precedence that they can do this kind of stuff to you, and your response is going to be just pretend you didn't see it, or look the other way, or just start fresh like it didn't happen, they will know that they can just keep taking advantage of you anytime they want. You will then become a doormat. Okay. And I just feel like that if you are of that group, this is you contemplating just starting over with them is a very bad option. And I think you're putting a lot of thought into it. I think this is why it is keeping you in here, is because, and it may be that it's a new situation, a new job, a new relationship, a new friendship, new people in the mix of this situation. And you are like, give them the benefit of the doubt, give them this, give them that. Don't. Okay. Don't. Do not. This is a negative energy. This is screaming that this is a negative energy for me. I'm sorry. That's what I feel. And I'm just going to keep it real because that's what I feel. Now, if you're somebody who was really trying to protect somebody else in this situation, and you are trying to give them a new beginning by it, again, I think that anybody who would put you in a situation where you have to be put in the middle or in a compromising position to kind of protect somebody else, they are not a good energy for you to be around. Okay, people who really, really care about you, people who really love you, people who are positive people, they would never put you in a predicament like that. Okay, they would not put you in a extreme type of situation where you have to go into a protective fight or flight type mode to protect them or yourself. Okay, that's simple as that. It's a negative energy. Negative energies will suck your energy dry just by being around you. You do not want that. Okay, I can only tell you, I can only tell you what to do, what I think you should do, but you can do what you want. And of course, this is how it resonates with you. So if it doesn't resonate with you at all, that's good, actually. So your optimal outcome is wisdom. And of course, in this deck, this card is, you're standing on books. So there is some due diligence of, finding the information out, but it's mostly seeking, as you can see, for higher wisdom. What to do. What should you do? What should you do for your spiritual goodness, your moral compass, your well-being, mental, emotional, that kind of thing. And optimal outcome is to nurture your mental and emotional and physical and spiritual well-being, obviously. And I'm very glad that this is your optimal outcome, because this is what you need to do. And I do not believe this is going to be good for you, right? I think that's going to suck your energy dry. When you are around negative energies, they will use your energy and feed off of it. They will suck your energy dry, and your energy is your highest commodity, okay? That's what your commodity is. We are made up of energy vibrations. They will suck your energy dry, okay? So how do you get to this point where you are able to kind of seek that situation where you can really just start to focus on you again? Just what's best for you. And that is really what you need to focus on, okay? The first thing is sovereignty, okay? And this card is literally that. That is exactly what this card means. It means taking back control of yourself, right? Your sovereignty. So you need to focus on you taking control of anything that you have control of, okay? So it is about you handle your business, and do not let anybody else in your business, and you do not involve yourself in their business, okay? I really think this is a card that is kind of trying to tell you, essentially almost serve as a warning to you, to really kind of cut off anybody else's access to you, because if they're putting you in these predicaments, they shouldn't have that access to you. And if it's something where you are having to put or, install yourself into their type of, issues to try to help them, then they aren't people you need to be around, because you should not be having to do that, because they're putting you in compromising situations. You need to be in charge of you and doing the things that are best for you, because that's the only way that you can control your strength, your power, your optimal growth, your optimal strength, you can't control what other people do, okay? You can only control the way you respond to it. And I do believe this card is serving as a warning that your response to this should be to stay out of it and focus on yourself. Focus on what is best for you, bringing you your personal strength, making you your personal best, your personal strongest version of you. That's critical, okay? The next card is just basically another reiteration in another angle. Self-love, right? You have to respect yourself. You have to show yourself love, comfort. If you are in a protective phase, if you are living in a fight or flight mode, if you are putting yourself in jeopardy, you are letting people walk all over you, you're inserting yourself into other people's drama, or you are in the middle of drama that you didn't even start, but they're putting on you because they're treating you like crap. All of these things, that is not practicing self-love. You need to get out of that situation. Self-love is about knowing your worth. And you are worth so much more than that, okay? Absolutely. You need to protect yourself. Take back your your authority over yourself. I'm not going to let anybody have access to this energy except me. And I'm going to show this energy love, right? I'm going to nurture, I'm going to secure, I'm going to protect, and I'm going to love this energy, right? Because it's what I have. And if I don't, clearly nobody else is going to look out for it. Obviously, that's not happening over here. It's not. So focus on you, right? Building you up. And the last card is the Void, and I say it in every single reading that this comes up in. I love this card. This card is about going into your calm, happy, comfortable, soothing place where you can be safe, secure, rest, recoup, kind of recover, have a little respite, and think, right? Think about what it is you want, what it is you need, plan it. When you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Decide what it is that is your goal, how to get your goal, and then come out stronger, better, more rested, more focused, with a plan in place, ready to go, kick butt and take names, right? For you, again, for you, about you, to make you the best you can be, okay? And when you do that, you will be able to really decide how to get the things that are going to be the most beneficial for you and your soul, your spirit, your emotions, your everything, right? Everything, okay? Because if you give people who are either using up your energy, treating you like a doormat, treating you poorly, putting you in precarious situations, or allowing you to put yourself, even if they didn't ask you to, and you felt the need to because they were a friend, they were somebody. The fact that they are that kind of person who would allow you to insert yourself into that because they got in that situation and let you know about it, that alone is something that is, it's not right. It's not okay. That kind of negative person and negative energy will suck you dry, okay? You are meant for better, higher things, right? Higher drive, higher vibrations, better things, more self-love, better goals, better plans, more power for you, okay? This idea of a new beginning that I feel is keeping you in this circle. While I feel that you are a person who very much, Libra, wants to be balanced, wants to give people the benefit of the doubt, wants to allow chances to kind of let them make things right, let them make things balanced, let things kind of even out and everybody be kind of an even keel. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. And I can tell you the type of people that you let get away with it once, you've set a precedence that they can get away with it again. And if they did it once and they were okay with sucking your energy, they're the kind of people who are most likely going to try the same thing again, okay? So that's my lecture for the day. Take it or leave it, that's on you. But just wanted to get that out there. So I do think that you have nothing but beautiful options ahead of you if you put yourself as your priority 110%, if you cut ties with these extreme types of energy sucking negative people, especially if they have put you in a compromising position, especially if they have done something dirty to you. Absolutely, you need to cut them off immediately. Save yourself the time, the trouble, the stress, the anxiety, the effort, any of that, and start focusing on you. If you don't, no one else will, okay? And you deserve it. So I hope this resonated with you. If it did, please do like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell, and I hope to see you back super soon. Bye.